Welcome back, my dear champs. So let us continue our today's session with concept number 9, that is time. Time waits for none. So let us all use it wisely. Children, what is time? Yes, the interval between any two events is simply defined as time. I repeat, the interval between any two events is called as time. It can also be said like that, the gap between any two events. Okay? The standard form of measuring time is seconds. The standard unit of time is seconds. Okay, children? Now moving to the solar day. What do you mean by solar day? The time taken by the earth to complete one rotation about itself. I repeat, the time taken by earth to complete one rotation for itself is called as solar day, or also you can count it in other way. The time gap between two noons, today afternoon and again tomorrow afternoon, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, okay. So this time gap between any two noons is also called as solar day. Then what makes the difference between mean solar day? The average of all solar days about which the earth completes one revolution around the sun is called as mean solar day. Solar day, only the time taken by the earth to complete one rotation. Mean solar day, the average of all solar days for where the earth complete one revolution around the sun is called as mean solar day. Average value, this is general value. And for a mean solar day consists of 24 hours. Every mean solar day consists of 24 hours. Okay. So this mean solar day is divided into 24 parts. Each part is called as an hour. Each part is called as an hour. Okay. So let us recall back what we have discussed till far. Time. So what is time, children? What is time? Interval between two events. Interval between two events. SI unit of time is seconds. Symbolically, it is represented as yes. So, solar day, what is a solar day? Time taken by the earth to complete. Time taken by the earth to complete one rotation. It is generally counted from noon to noon. About its axis. About its axis. What is mean solar day? Average of all the time. Average of all solar days. All solar. One rotation, one day. Second rotation, third, likely 365 days it takes to complete one revolution around the sun. That you have to take the average dividing it with 365. Average of all solar days. When the earth completes its revolution. This is about rotation and this is about revolution. All the revolutions you need to take the average. So every mean solar day is divided into 24 parts. How many parts, children? 24 parts. Each part or one part, each part, okay, 24 parts. Each part is called as an hour. Each part is called as an hour. Okay, and further this hour divided into 60 parts. 1 hour consists of 60 parts. And this 60 parts is called as, each part is called as a minute. So hour is divided into 60 parts, where each part is called as your minute. further, these minutes are again divided into 60 parts. Each part is called as your second. So let me repeat once again. Mean solar day is divided into 24 parts. Each part is called as hour. Every hour is divided into 60 parts. Each part is called as minute. Every minute is divided into 60 parts. Each part is called as your second. So finally, in a mean solar day, one mean solar day consists of 24 hours. 24 hours. This is nothing but each hour is consists of 60 minutes and each minute consists of 60 seconds. So we have 24 into 60 into 60, that is 86,400 seconds. One mean solar day consists of 24 hours or 86,400 seconds or 1,440 minutes. Also, one mean solar day is equals to, in minutes if you would like to say the same, in minutes it can be written as 24 hours, can also be written as 24 into 60 minutes. 24 into 60 is equals to 1440 minutes. So, one mean solar day has 24 hours. One mean solar day has 1440 minutes. One mean solar day has 86,400 seconds. You need to remember all these things. So, got it, children? So, how the time is measured? To measure the time, we need some instruments. Let us have a look at the instrument. This instrument is called as sundial. In olden days, people used to depend on the sundials to measure the time. So, based on the shadow, this instrument, whatever is there, it is like small pillar-like structure it is made. The sun rays will be falling on that. Based on that, the shadow of this pillar will be carried on and accordingly the time will be calculated. The other mode of measuring time during the olden days was, this is called a water dial or a sand dial. Two mates are them. If water is poured inside that, it is called as water dial. If sand is poured inside that, that is called as sand dial. Okay, based on the amount of liquid or sand that is falling into the from one container to the other container, the time is measured accordingly. And recent days, we always depend upon the watches and clocks. So, this you are all familiar with. Apart from that, you are also having simple pendulum, children. Let me explain what is a simple pendulum. What simple pendulum is there means, something like this. This is a thread. With the help of a thread, some metallic bob is suspended. Metallic bob, you know, marble, okay? Marble-like structure, small marble-like structure made up of heavy metal. They may be using it iron, stainless steel or lead balls, okay? So, this lead ball or a iron ball, heavy ball is suspended with a light string, very light string, inextensible light string. Then what they will be doing is that, so this thread, they will be pulling this to the apart this side, then the bob will come the other side. Once it is being released by pulling it like this, it starts oscillating. It goes, when pulled and released, goes here, again comes to this position, again comes back, goes out, and like this oscillations are made, here to here, back to here, again to here, and coming back here. Like this, it starts oscillating, this movement. Okay, this part is called as a simple pendulum. So, time to time, this process is being repeated. This instrument is called as a simple pendulum. What is a simple pendulum? Heavy metal bob suspended by a light string, weightless string is called as a simple pendulum. And remember that children, the length from here to here, this thread length whatever is there, okay, this is called as the length of the pendulum. This length is called as your green color part is called as your length of the pendulum or length of the simple pendulum. Okay. So, one more thing I would like to tell you is other times what we'll be measuring is. So children, let us recall back 1 hour, how many minutes are there? In 1 hour, it have 60 minutes. 1 hour consists of 60 minutes. Every minute consists of 60 seconds. And that's all. Coming back to the other multiples and all, in 1 year, how many days are there? Okay, first of all, let us say 1 day. 1 day consists of 24 hours. 1 year consists of, we say it as 365 days. If it happens to be leap year, we call it as 366 days. But on a random, every 4 years, this 1 day is being counted. Instead of exact value is 365 1 by 4th days, or it can also be written as like this, 365 1 by 4th means 0.25 days. So 1 year has how many days, children? 365.25 days. Similarly, we have 1 decade. In 1 decade, how many years are there? 10 years. 1 decade have 10 years. And 1 century. Century means how many years? Century. 1 century consists of 100 years. Whereas 1 millennium. 1 millennium has 1000 years. So, you need to remember all these things, children. Okay. Well, so 1 hour 60 minutes, 1 minute 60 seconds, 1 day 24 hours, 1 year 365.25 days, 1 decade 10 years, 1 century 100 years and 1 million 1000 years. Apart from that, let us also try to learn the conversions of 24-hour term. So, whenever you would have observed the railway timings and all, it will be given in 24-hour time. Okay, after 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, so on, until 12 o'clock afternoon. So, it will be, we generally will be again counting it as 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 1:30 and so on. But railway timetable is different when compared to that. 1 o'clock is referred as 13 hours, 2 o'clock is referred as 14 hours, 3 o'clock is referred as 15 hours and so on. And finally, midnight 12 o'clock is referred as 24 hours. So, based on that, we will be having some numericals based on that. Okay. Now, let us move to the numerical part of this chapter. SI unit of time is, yes, SI unit of time is seconds. Okay. That's our standard unit of time is seconds. Next, 1 mean solar day is equals to how many seconds? 86,400 seconds. Where is this? Don't get confused here. 84 is there, 86. 86,400 seconds is there in 1 mean solar day. Which of the following is not the unit of time? Mean solar day is nothing but 24 hours. Decades, 10 years, and hence millennium, 1000 years is also time. But metric ton is the unit of mass. So, which of the following is not the unit of mass? Metric ton is not the unit of time. It is the unit of mass. Okay. Next, the length between the point of suspension to the center of the bob is called. I have already drew the diagram of simple pendulum. The simple pendulum, I dropped something like this. Okay, and I also told that from here to here, this length is called as a length of the green color part is called as a length of the simple pendulum. So the length between the point of suspension, this is called as point of suspension, to the center of the bob until here, it is called as a length of the simple pendulum. Where is that? Time period, oscillation, length of the simple pendulum. Here it goes. So option is 3, third option. Next question. Jantar Mantar is the device by which we can measure. So Jantar Mantar, have you noticed? So if you visit Delhi, there we have Jantar Mantar is kept, that heart shaped symbol, red color, everything is visible. So that is a time dial. So the Jantar Mantar is used to measure the time naturally. Okay. So here Jantar Mantar is the device by which we can measure time. 1/24th part of a mean solar day is called, I told you earlier that every mean solar day is divided into 24 parts and each part is called as an hour. So where is the hour? Here it goes. 1/24th part of the mean solar day is called hour. Next, 1 decade. Decade means 10 years, I told. So how many years? 1 decade contains of how many years? Your answer is 10 years. Next. In ancient times, time was measured with the help of, do the people used to have wall clock or wristwatches during that time or stopwatch? No. Stopwatch, this is the instrument that we'll be using whenever athletics are being there. Your PT sir is there, no? So whenever running race and everything will happen, your sir will be switching on that stopwatch to count the minimum amount of time that is being covered by you people. Okay. So stopwatch is something which counts the time accordingly. Wall clock and wristwatch gives the time measurement, how much time has passed on and all. And sundials as during the olden days, we used to measure time using sundials. Coming ahead, find the odd one out. Which one is the odd one? Clock measures the time, how much time has occurred, it will give you the wall clock. Wristwatch also gives the exact measurement of time. Wall clock also gives you the time. But moving to the stopwatch, just now I told you that, so the limited amount of time that has been passed will be given by stopwatch. So which one is odd one out? Stopwatch is odd one out. This will give you the exact time that has happened. This will give you how much time has been covered in that given interval. Next, dash is the interval or gap between 2 points. Points they said. Okay. Is it length, mass, time or temperature? Suppose instead of saying points, if they would have told you events, then the answer would be time. But between 2 points, they said no, it should be length. So there must be some small correction between that. Instead of telling it as points, correct it as events. Okay. So dash is the interval or gap between 2 events, then your answer would be time. Okay. The distance between 2 points means that will be length, but as we are talking about time in this chapter, let us change that points to events, make some corrections. 1 second is equal to dash part of the mean solar day. I told you 1 day has how many seconds? 86,400 seconds. Isn't it, children? So 1 second is equals to 1/86,400 the part of a day. Where is the answer? Here it is. 1 second is equals to 1/86,400 part of mean solar day. You can write it in complete way. To measure short time intervals such as time taken by an athlete to complete 100 meters race, we use, I already told you, okay, that racing and all. So small amount of time we will be measuring with stopwatch. So where is the stopwatch? Here it goes. The answer is third option. Next, match the following. 24 hours. 24 hours are there in one day. 365 days. 1 year have 365 days. 100 years is called as your century, and 1 millennium is called as 1000 years. 1 millennium means 1000 years. These 1000 years can be written as 10 into 100 years, isn't it? And these 100 years is called as your century. So 1000 years is equals to 10 times of a century. So where is the answer? 1 millennium is 10 century. 1 millennium is equals to 10 century. So where is the correct answer, children? Which one is the correct option? 1 for C, 2 for D, 3 for A and 4 for B. C, D, A, B. So here goes your answer. So 13th, first option. Next, the gap between two successive noons. I already told you in the beginning, noon. Noon to noon, it is counted as solar day. So answer is solar day. The gap between two successive noons is called solar day. Moving ahead, the average of all solar days in which Earth completes one revolution around the sun is called. One revolution around the sun, average if you take, that is called as a mean solar day. Okay, so where is mean solar day? Here. Second option is your correct answer. Next, the mean solar day is divided into how many equal intervals, and each interval is called as hour. How many? Mean solar day is divided into 24 equal parts and each part is called as hour. So what is the correct answer here? 24 equal parts. Mean solar day divided into 24 equal parts. Each part is called as an hour. Next, 1 by 1440th part of mean solar day is called minute. Okay, 1 by 24th hour, 1 by 86,400 is second, 1 by 1440 is called minute. So answer is second option. Next, 1 by 24th part of a mean solar day is called an hour. Here goes your answer. 1 by 24th part is called mean solar day. Next, match the following. 60 seconds. 60 seconds is 1 minute, isn't it? 1 minute has 60 seconds. So 60 seconds is 1 minute. 10 decades. Each decade 10 years. So 10 times of 10 years, 100 years. Is there? Not. The 100 years is also called as century. So 10 decades is 100 years. 10 and decade is again 10 years. This decade consists of 10 years. 10 into 10, 100. So totally 100 years. 100 years means how much you have? 1 century. 100 years means 1 century. 10 years. 10 years is called as decade. Just now I told you. 1 decade have 10 years. So 10 years is 1 decade. That's all. Only 3 questions. So what is the correct answer? 1C, 2D and 3A. C, D, A. Where is the right answer? Here, second option. Okay, 19th one, second option. Are you getting me, children? Next, in ancient times, time was measured with the help of ancient times. The beginning of the class, I showed you a picture. Okay, sundial, that sundial, and many things I have showed you in that. Okay. Water dials, yes. What are the things we'll be using? Water clocks they used to. Sundials also they were using. Sand clocks also they were using. So what is the correct answer? All the above is the right answer. So which one is the correct one? All the above. So the ancient days they will be using water clocks, sand clocks, sundials and many more things. Okay. So the right option is all of this. Next. You tell your A's in. A's is calculated in what? Mass, time, temperature. What is that? Okay. Do we measure your A's in weight? No. Weight means mass. Okay. Kilograms? No. Years? Of course. What is your age? I am 12 years of age. 12 years age. So like that you will be saying I am 12 years. So like that. So in years you will be measuring age. Next, in 12-hour clock, the time for 12 o'clock, this we need to concentrate children. 12-hour clock, the time from 12 o'clock at night to 12 o'clock at noon is given as suffix. Isn't it? When it started, 12 o'clock night it started, again ended at 12 o'clock noon. So you sleep at night, no? Okay. If you sleep at night, it is called as midnight. That midnight is called as 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, if you wake up sometime means, so that will be 1 p.m., 2 p.m., everything. No, it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. Okay. After 12 o'clock midnight, every time is counted in a.m.s, morning. Okay. Morning, a.m. Morning means a.m. Evening means p.m. Afternoon, you are having your lunch and all, no? Afternoon is called as PM. Until you sleep, it is PM. Once you, after midnight, any time is counted in AMs. Okay? So, when they are getting at night, at midnight, 12 o'clock midnight, to again afternoon, noon, 12 o'clock noon, it is counted as morning only. Okay? You wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock and all, no? That is called AM, morning hours. Okay? So, every time is counted in AM only. Okay. Again, after, if you have your lunch and all, 12 o'clock noon, afterwards, whatever you count, that is called as PM. So, your answer is 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock noon. It is called as your AM. After meridian. Post meridian, after meridian. 1 day equals to dash millennium. In 1 day, how many millenniums are there? We need to calculate this. We know children, 1 millennium consists of, 1 millennium is nothing but 1000 years, as I said earlier. 1 millennium has 1000 years. We want to convert in days. So 1000 into 1 year, how many days randomly we have, will be taking simply as 365 days. So 1000 into 365 is 365,000 days. So 1 millennium equals to 365,000 days. So 1 day equals to, bring it here, 1 by 365,000 millennium. So where is the option? Which one is the correct option? 1 day means 1 by 365,000 millennium. So your option number 4. Moving ahead, 1 decade is how many minutes? 1 decade. So 1 decade consists of how many years, children? 1 decade had 10 years. 1 decade means 10 years. Now we need to convert in minutes. Before converting it into minutes, we need to convert in days. 1 year, how many days? 365 days. 10 I kept as it is, year 365 days. 10 into 365 into, I want to convert in minutes. Before converting in minutes, let me convert in hours. So 1 day, how many hours? 24 hours. So 10 as it is, 365 as it is, instead of day, I wrote it as 24 hours. But I want the answer in minutes. So I need to multiply 10, 365, 24 with hours. 1 hour is how many minutes? 60 minutes. So if you multiply completely, 10 into 365 is 3650 into 24 into 60. How much you will be getting, children? Calculate it. 525600 minutes. Multiply and tell me, children. So what is the answer? Check your answer. 1 decade must be equals to 525600 minutes. Okay. But here it is something 10 raised to the power something. So I told you that in the very beginning how to convert into decimal. So here I have to bring the decimal somewhere. Everywhere 10 power 6 is there. If I would like to write it in 10 power 6, I need to shift 6 decimals ahead. So counting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to keep my decimal here. I repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5.256 into 10 power 6 minutes. So 1 decade is equals to 5.256 into 10 power 6 minutes. Where is the answer? Here it goes. Second option. Okay. So need to multiply, children, to get the answer. Next. 1 year is how many seconds? So 1 year how many seconds? Again we need to calculate. 1 year is equals to, first of all write in days. How many days? 365 days. Okay. 365 days can be written as, again, before converting second, minutes and then hours. 1 day is 24 hours. Again 365 into 24 into hour to minutes, 60 minutes. Now to seconds. 365 into 24 into 60. Minute can be written as 60 seconds. Okay. So 365 into 24 into 60 into 60. So what is your answer, children? Multiply and tell me. Yes, do multiply this. You may get the value as 315. I don't think so. 3153600 seconds. Did you multiply this, children? Yes. Find out the answer. You may get this answer as 3153600. Now again check back the options. Again this is in 10 power 6 format. 10 power 6 format means in order to convert in decimal format, you need to shift your decimal from here to here. Count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the decimal should be kept here after 1. So your answer would be 31.536 into 10 power 6 seconds. So children, 1 year has 31.536 into 10 power 6 seconds. Okay. So this is your right answer. Got it? Next. Next question. If the Charminar Superfast Express, what is Charminar Superfast Express? It is a name of train. Okay. So Charminar Superfast Express. The train staying at 0 hours in Warangal. What is the time given? 0 hours. 0 hours means what? Midnight, 12 o'clock. Again after 12 o'clock midnight, again 0001, everything it will be counted like that, and 1 a.m., 2 a.m. so on. So that means 12 o'clock midnight in Warangal. Then the time in 12-hour clock is, I told you what was the time? 12 o'clock midnight. Yes, say 12 o'clock midnight. It is not afternoon. Night. After night, AM will start. 00 from there. Not 18 and all. So option number 1. Next. A passenger goes to Sikandrabad railway station. So where is he going? Sikandrabad railway station. He asked the enquiry counter, when did Tirumala Express come? So enquiry he went and he was asking, sir, can you please let me know when this Tirumala Express will reach in Sikandrabad? In inquiry counter, the person replied that 18 hour 15 minutes. So he got confused. 18 hour 15 minutes is not showing in his watch. So he has to count on. So 18 hours 15 minutes. Then the time in 12-hour clock is, how to convert? I told you that after 12 o'clock, 1 p.m. is counted as 13. And 2 p.m. is counted as 14, 3 p.m. is counted as 15 and so on. So 18 means after 12, what you have? 13, let me write it like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So 12 o'clock, what is that? Afternoon. Afternoon 12 o'clock, 0. This is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 18. 18 means 6 o'clock. Okay. 18 hour 15 minutes means what is that? 6:15. So afternoon at 6:15 p.m. the train is supposed to come. Okay. So where is that? 6 hour 15 minutes. 6 hour 15 minutes. Is it AM or PM? Afternoon. So 24 hours clock is afternoon. See, this is counted afternoon. Okay. So 6 hour 15 minutes. It's not AM. It is PM. Okay, children. Fourth option. Next.